Hello again, survivors. Dill with you here for another episode of Infection-Free Zone Bristol. It is time to start thinking about feeding our citizens. Well, feeding them more than just canned foods, that is, as we're down to 6 days worth of rations as we continue to increase our population. So, it is finally time to reopen one of these cookhouses. I'm not going to do it today, however. We're going to wait for the night, and then when we reassign our workers again in the morning, we're just going to pop one dude into here. Then he'll be making use of the meat that we're producing. And here we go, guys. We've finally built our arms factory as well. Now, okay, 26 workers on there. We don't want that. And in fact, I did just say I was going to wait till the new day, but because we've finished that task, let's pop him in there now. We finally have a chef working, producing us some fresh steak straight from the barn. Look at that, locally produced, organic, natural, grain-fed beef. Delicious. I'm a little bit jealous. Okay, but the arms factory, we are going to put some boys into here. So, yeah, it is true that we cannot produce ammunition, which is a bit of a bummer, as we've kind of got to basically just hope that our ammo reserves hold out until we've researched that. But for now, we're going to get onto producing assault rifles, and I'm going to commit. Well, let's see how many 10 guys does. Okay, so that's producing approximately one a day, a little bit more than one a day. That sounds good to me. Within a week, we'll have fleshed out our first two squads fully with assault rifles. So that's cool. 10 of those guys assigned there. Now, do we... I'm going to put two guys on to getting rid of this metal as well, because I'm going to start queuing up some extra walls down here. And then we'll get 4 guys onto each of these buildings. I don't know why I'm like doing it so carefully when there's only about an hour left of the working day and I'm going to have to shift around workers anyway. So yeah, fine, we'll just leave it at that for now. Yeah. Where are our squads? Oh yeah, we had them up here, didn't we? So they're working on Colston Tower now. The last little building of their daily mission. Once they're done with that, let's send them back home for our nighttime defense. And here we go, time to reassign the guards. So let's take all the scavengers off, put them onto the guards, and then grab two of those builders as well. Oh yes, we are of course going to also need more wood. Yeah, just wood for now. But we are going to need some more wood, so we're gonna get 70 from there, and another 30 from there. No, 20. So that's 100 in total. 34 needed there. Yeah, we're gonna have enough. Okay. Right, yeah, cool. Our boys are on the way home. Nice. Our last guy getting to his post. We get him sprinting across, clenching his butt as he makes his way across, hoping a horde doesn't come through. Right, what are you doing? Stop it. I could probably actually put these, because these guys were like on base defense for the longest time, and that's why they had these fast cars. But because I've been using them for scavenging, let's swap them out. Get you assigned to this truck. Yeah, perfect. And Delta Squad, let's get you parked up here. And get you into this other truck.
Waiting orders. We're on the move.
Nice. Perfect. We are like fully scavenging ready now with those guys. This might be nicely in time for going off to do expeditions as well, because as soon as we finish the precision engineering, precision machinery research, we'll be doing the antenna, and then I think after that is when we'll get the story of events that allow us to go out on expeditions off map. So let's just push through the night here. I think things are going pretty well.
The infected are pillaging a building.
I'm hoping that. What do you mean? Oh, they're attacking the pub. Okay, all right, let's get over there and deal with them then. That's annoying. I mean, like, what could we expect, really? We kind of done that to ourselves. Let's draw them across here. Okay, they didn't completely destroy the pub, so that's great.
Roger. Take him down.
Okay. Oh my days, yeah, the trucks and vans are so slow. Got to move so far away from them to get enough time to get shots on them
Horde
that are
eliminated.
worthwhile. Nice. Alright, let's just camp you out over here then so you can defend that in case we have that happen again. And actually, let's queue that up for repair. I want to queue some other things up for repair as well. Actually, we're at the end of the night now, so let's do that. You and you guys. Actually,
The building has been repaired.
cancel the gates.
The building has been repaired.
Because let's remove all the guards first and then do it. Then hopefully they won't reassign into it when they're done. Nice. Okay, 20 workers. So where did we have everyone distributed again? Let's go. 6 guys on here. 4 guys on here. 4 guys on here. That only leaves us with 6. Okay, we've already got a few dotted into these. Let's just put them onto here as well then. Lots of scavenging tasks. We can kind of like focus back on scavenging a little bit more now, as we have the space in our warehouses to manage that. Yep, so there is another horde coming in. They're not going to make it in time though, even if they were pushing towards us. So that's cool.
Operator, infected incoming.
Time to get these guys off on another day of scavenging. Let's just go hit up these buildings, shall we? Not many, but a lot of them are very large, so I think that'll take us more than... Yeah, this one's huge. This one's pretty huge. These ones are huge.
Reporting.
Building
Yeah,
fixed.
hopefully they'll get through it today. We'll see. Okay, so we still had 3 guards in there after
Repairing completed.
that. Yeah, okay, so even though I took the guards off before repairing the gates, they still assigned into them when they were done anyway. Let's get them onto these buildings. Cool, and while that is all happening, how many we got? So 21 children now. Okay, we got to try and remember at the end of the day to check our production for beer, for maybe even for food. Yeah, well, I mean, it's the first full day of our chef working, so let's see how much food he's able to produce for everyone. It looks like just 5 portions, but that's nice. I mean, if what was it, 1 can fed 4 people, is that the same? Where did I even see that before? Is that the same as the meals, or do the meals stretch further? Look at that approval rating. We're doing absolutely flying on that. Okay, right, squads are over there. Yes, right, onto building walls. So, fortified wall. Take it out to the water here.
We've gained new technology.
And then the walls out to here as well. Lovely. Hmm. I've actually just realised that I've not set this up well for double walling. Hmm. Oh dear. Well, I mean, hopefully on the water side it'll be okay. Along the north for sure we need to double wall that. But we'll just make sure we build loads of guard towers. Like if we're rotating the population, like really, like at the moment we can do 24, but we could really have up to 84 guards. So, right, that's done. These guys are in progress quite nicely. No resource warnings there, so that's great. Oh yeah, I did say I was going to save up the repairs, didn't I, for when that was ready. I kind of got a bit carried away though. Oh well, never mind. Is what it is. This one's nearly repaired. Hopefully, yeah, there'll be time enough in the day to get that one finished off. So, 4 research points. I mean, we only needed the one which we already had for basic antenna. But here we go, finally. 23 episodes in, we're doing like the first objective that came up for us, basically. Well, it wasn't the first one, was it? But it was like, I'm pretty sure it was like episode 1 when we got that objective. And there we go. Look at that. I mean, I've been waffling on about it for about 20 seconds, and in that time, it's already halfway through. Where are we going to build the antenna as well? I think at a certain point, we need 3 of them to be able to,
Gained new
like,
technology.
triangulate signals.
Now we're ready to build an antenna. Once it's operational, we'll be ready to receive distant transmissions again, and broadcast some invitations ourselves.
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah, so let's do this. Let's find the antenna. Here it is. Oh, it doesn't actually show us the radius of it.
Repairing completed.
But yeah, basically, I'm hoping that we can fit like 3 in our base. A little triangle of antennas. Hmm. Maybe it's better to put one up here. And then we'll have one down here, and then the third one can go over here somewhere near the pub. Right, so where's it gonna go? We were gonna put another bar in there, weren't we? So maybe just here, in this corner? Or do we put it infield a little bit? Now that's going onto the road too much for my liking. Here, it's gonna have to be. Cool, and oh, okay, wait. Ah, right, there we go. So if we try and build another one, it'll show us the radius. Yeah, so that's plenty enough space. I mean, we can even fit one, we could even fit one here still. But yeah, it'll probably be like over here somewhere. And then plenty of space to put one over there. Cool. Our antenna is underway. Although it's not because nobody's assigned to it. But it will be. Very soon. Then I guess we probably need to push through to ammunition here. So we're going to need 12 research points for that in total. Let's just leave our scientists to generate some point for a little while then. How are we getting on with these scavenging tasks? Quite close to completion, actually, on all of them, which is great. Even this one's getting on very well.
There are some infected around here. Danger close. This house is infected. Danger close.
Okay, right. So obviously our guys have bumped into a horde here. This is the cathedral. Yeah, Bristol Cathedral. It's actually a very beautiful building. Check it out online if you can. But yeah, there are some infected heretics taking over Holy Land. We've got to clear these boys out. Oh, with
Horde
ease.
eliminated.
With ease.
Reporting. 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 Receiving. Reporting.
Yeah, minimal damage to our squads. Amazing. Hub is back up and running. They've produced nothing today, which is no surprise at all. But we're just going to wait this last hour or so that we can check up on our production, as we mentioned previously. Really keen to get workers onto that one. Wow, we have 21 children as well. That's crazy. We might need that nursery research done first, actually. No, but we need ammo. We really do need ammo. We're doing so well on fuel, though. I'm really chuffed about that. Same with like our protective gear. Like, we're not going to even need to produce protective gear for ages, I don't think.
Wrap it up, folks.
Do we actually have...
Call it a day.
Are we fully armored with our squads? Yes,
Ready for
yes,
action. Reporting.
yes,
Operator.
yes. Okay,
Ready for action.
awesome. Oh, have we produced assault rifles? 3! We got 3 of them! That's amazing. Ah, boys, it's happening. Okay,
Waiting orders.
right, cool. They're done with the cathedral, so let's bring them back to base. We're going to have to shuffle our workers onto guard duty again. Let's take the scavengers. Take some builders. Nice. Okay, wait for these guys to get back to base and start loading them up. Alpha Squad, exchange. Now you get an assault rifle. Okay, that's it for that squad. Nice. Pop the pistol back into storage.
Receiving.
Bravo Squad. Oh, not split. We need exchange. You get an assault rifle. You get an assault rifle. And that's it. But that's nice. We've got 2 squads fully racked with assault rifles and plate armor. Like, that's about as strong as they can get. Economic driver, perfect. Hawkeye Ramager. Sharpshooter. Okay, cool. These guys have picked up the sharpshooter trait. That's awesome.
Receiving. Reporting.
Everyone else has got what they were trained with since being able to give them skills.
Reporting.
Yeah, okay. Alright,
Receiving.
so just Charlie and Delta to kit out with the assault rifles then, so we need to produce 8 more, really 12 more, because we want enough to be able to make another squad. But once we've produced 8 more, I think 4 squads is probably going to be enough for us to go take out our first raider hideout. So that is an objective that is on the horizon now. And it's actually one of our story objectives up here as well, so that's perfect. The other one obviously is the antenna, which we will assign workers to in the morning and get that one completed. Now, oh, we've got a full moon as well. There we go. Only realised halfway through the night. But let's get our guys back out then over here. Oh yeah, that would be cool if they go collect some research, because we do actually need quite a few points. Seeing as though we have a string of research to do. What's this? You don't need planning permission to build. To build castles in the sky. Wow. Okay, so obviously the game data is like picked up the strap line or whatever, as opposed to the actual company or whatever that is placed there. But that's pretty funny. Castles in the sky.
Those damn hounds are here.
Classic thing. What hounds are there? Right. There's nothing in the fog of war or field of view.
Receiving.
Nice. Okay. I mean, they're obviously going to get through that. So let's what? Just let's queue up this whole corner of the city there. All right. Back over to base camp now. Wow, did we not have someone assigned to that, or what? Same as this wall here. We're gonna have to put some builders on. We've got the 7 that are assigned there, and obviously I want to put 6 onto the antenna there. I still want to finish clearing off some of this. Oh, we actually have a lot to get rid of again down here to finish our wall to the south. Where are we able to build our gate over here? Yeah, okay, so it's going to have to be there. That's fine. I think we'll just take the wall across rather than like kind of following the shape here. We'll just take the wall across there. But yeah, I need to get that antenna up. We've got to get those invites out. We need a lot of hands to do all of that deconstructing and constructing. Okay, cool. We also had a child age up as well, so that's great. After unassigning our guards, we now have 25 workers available. So again, 6 onto the antenna. Then let's get, yep, scavenging task. 4 onto there. We'll get 2 guys on there. Hopefully they'll just move on to that afterwards. And then just assign, okay, let's also do, how many we've got left? 13. Let's do 4 there, and then assign the rest as builders, and that should cover most of our walls. Yeah, perfect.
I hear barking.
Okay, just missed that
Building
dog
fixed.
spawning, but like, must be around here somewhere, I guess.
Ready for action.
That is a complicated route of scavenging, isn't it? But there's a lot for us to pick up there, including multiple fuel deposits, extra food, which is obviously going to be helpful. Oh yeah, I forgot to check I forgot to check our production at the end of yesterday. Alright, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. We need to do that tonight. Make sure we're getting everything we need. I think I looked at the pub, like this pub, and then like just got distracted or something, didn't I? Okay. And then what's next, actually? So, we're fine for all of this. We're fine for all of this. Yeah, we're definitely fine for all of this as well. Obviously, defenses, there's a lot of that to do. We're fine for those. And yeah, we've done all of that as well. Okay, yeah, cool. So, defenses to focus on next.
Chief,
Right,
the
transmission
antenna
here.
is now operational. Let's broadcast an invitation as a test. Or just call the squads back to HQ.
Okay, let's start broadcasting.
Send an invitation.
Building has been
Okay,
repaired.
how do we actually do that? Oh wow, here we go. We've got the trader. Right, bring what you got, mate. Yes, awesome. That did not take long at all. Right, send out an invitation then. So how do we do that? Okay, not through there. Not through there. Through here? Yes, invite.
Survivors, you are not alone.
Okay, there we go.
Join us at
There we go. Hopefully, we'll have some people coming in then. Very nice. Good progress. Alright, well, let's queue up the rest of the metal that we need to clear from this section down here. All the wood that we need to clear from this section down here. And while we're at it, let's just queue up all of this as well. Might as well. Seeing as we're doing that, well, we just need to do this anyways, put in some extra warehouses. Let's get this one nice and flush up against this wall. Cool, because then we can post squads into that. And there's a bit of space behind for us to add another tower in here. And obviously we're going to add a bunch of towers in across the way there. So, look at this tiny little thing to deconstruct. What are we going to get from that? One of each. Epic. The whole building made from one brick, one bit of metal, and one piece of wood. Seems legit. Alright, warehouse there. Transmission, let's go.
The merchant has just come to the zone and wants to
Okay,
trade with
here
us.
he is. Here he is. Let's trade. Show me what you got. Nothing that exciting, honestly. But we will take all of your fuel and ammo. How are we doing on fertilizer? I mean, yeah, we're not producing anything that uses it yet, so obviously we've got a bunch. Okay, right, let's just take everything that we might possibly want to use, which would be the research. It would also be this fertilizer. Okay, so that's a lot that we're asking for, but this is where these pole arms are going to come in handy quite a lot, I think, because hopefully it's not going to take too many of these to strike a deal. Yeah, absolutely. So we've done 6 to get an acceptable agreement. I mean, that is an absolute deal. That's at like just over 10% of the pole arms that we have in stock. So if we can do 10 deals for this sort of return using just those pole arms, like, we're absolutely winning because we're not wasting any resources that we actually need. Speaking of which, let's see if we can add some tins of food to sweeten the deal. No, it's not quite enough. Okay, so let's add a pole arm and more food. Okay, yeah, cool. Now, that's what I want to see. I want to see generous. Now, obviously we're giving away 1 extra pole arm and 12 food for that, but it should mean that the trader will come back a lot sooner than he otherwise would. obviously if it's generous trade, like he's going to want to come back and do more business with us. And while it seems a bit risky because we only have 7 days worth of food, now that we have our cookhouses running, I'm not that concerned about it. And we will get to a point, probably in the relatively near future, where we are overproducing food, and that's going to be our secondary currency for trading anyway. So we're going to accept that offer and be happy with our 2 fuel, 3 ammo, 2 fertilizer, and 2 research points. Epic stuff. Now, because we're sitting on a bunch of points, should we push forward the chemistry? I think that's what we were aiming for, wasn't it? There's chemistry and there's recycling as well. But it's more important that we can make ammo, obviously. So we're obviously going to go down that route first. So chemistry, then nitrocellulose powder, then recycling. That's the plan, ladies and gents. And oh, it would have been cool to have some extra survivors. Oh, there we go. Just as I'm saying. Oh no, okay, it's these guys. It's the trader just leaving. Ah, I was going to say, hopefully we'll get some survivors join the camp as well, but looks like not quite yet.
Task complete.
And yeah, nice. We've got a whole flurry of stuff starting to happen over this end. Oh yeah, I was also just going to quickly slap in a warehouse. I need to make sure there's enough room for a wall there. But yeah, if we put that warehouse in, then hopefully a lot of these tasks that we're doing over here will have a shorter travel distance, at least while they're out for the day doing that task. And yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Now, I've got to remember in the next one that the first thing to do is to check our production when it comes to the end of the day and just make sure we're on target with everything. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty happy with the progress that we've made here. And thank you again for joining me on this adventure and following along. Appreciate your views and your support, and your likes and subscriptions means a great big deal to me. So thank you very much, guys. And take care of yourselves until next time. Peace.